I've got a question for you guys. Are you guys tired of big and clunky boom arms like the Rode PSA 1 here? It really only goes straight, there's no real good place to put it, and there's really no maneuverability when you're gaming. Well, I've got the perfect low profile solution for you guys, and it's not by Elgato. Let's get into it.
So I was sitting on my desk one day and I was thinking to myself, I wonder what I could do to upgrade my setup. So I went over on Amazon and I searched up low profile boom arms, and instead of buying Elgatos, I came across this one from I-XTECH. I added it to my bag and I purchased it.
And I went ahead and just did that. This low profile boom arm is very similar to the Elgato Wave low profile boom arm, but it runs you a quarter of the price. This one cost me $79 plus tax, free shipping with Amazon Prime, obviously. If you guys want to use your Prime subs on my Twitch channel, go ahead. I'll drop the link right here. But yeah, this thing is very similar to the Elgato Wave low profile boom arm. The one from Elgato costs you about $115 plus shipping, but this one was $79, like I just said. So I went ahead and picked it up. I already opened it up because I wanted to make sure that I liked it, obviously, before making this video, and in case I needed to return it. I honestly love this thing so much. It does not get in the way. You can move it out of the way whenever you want to. It's not tall like the Rode PSA 1, but let's show you how to set it up. All right, so before we get into putting it on our desk and setting it up how we want to have it, let's go through the building process. So we've got our desk clamp. This is nice because it has rubber padding on both sides, so you're not going to scratch any part of your desk whatsoever. I don't see a lot of companies doing this. I only see them sending one for like the top part of your desk. This is a really nice addition that I think, really key detail that I think I-XTECH nailed on the button. All right, so we got that. And then this piece is going to slide in right into the hole, just like so. Now, I forgot to mention, it does come with an additional piece here. This is a riser, so you can put it in like this if you want it higher up on your desk. You might have some desk stand or monitor stands or whatever on your desk, and you want to have it kind of going over or whatever, so you can put this riser in, and it will stay higher up on your desk. But for my build, I don't want that. But it is a good addition to have. There's different options that you guys can have. So we're going to put this to the side because we don't need that. So we're going to put this piece in, just like so. And it does have a Allen key hole here that you can tighten this if you don't want that loose. But I want it loose because I like to move my microphone around a lot. And thirdly, actually, before we do this, before we attach this piece to this arm, see this? We have to attach this to it. So you got a little screw here, and it's just going to loosen up. And you just want to feed this ball joint right in. Have to loosen it up a little more. Or take it out fully. Whatever works. Perfect. Screw that bad boy on. All right. Just like so. All right. Now we've got the attachment that our microphone goes on, and you can actually move this around. It's got a little ball joint. You can move this whichever way you want. You can even move it round and whatnot. So this is really nice to have, especially if you have a microphone that sits vertically or sideways, however you want to put it. There's a lot of customization options with this as well. And this is going to feed just like so. Perfect. Now I'm just thinking about where I want to put it. I don't think I want it on the left side of my desk because I hate blocking my keyboard in case I have to type in chat or talk trash to my enemies, anything like that. My desk is too deep, and this is not long enough to reach my mouth, so I don't think I'm going to put it behind. But if you had a slimmer desk, this would be a perfect option to put behind your monitor, and this would actually be able to feed underneath. Perfect option if you want to do that. But for my setup, I don't think I'm going to have that. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put it right behind my vertical monitor, and that way it can kind of wrap around and reach my mouth. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's attach this bad boy. We'll put it on right there, and I'm going to have it just like that. I think I'm going to move it. You know what? I think that's perfect. Slide it down just a tad more. Perfect. All right, and this is what it looks like set up. As you can see, it's honestly very low profile. It doesn't get in the way. You can move it if you want to, get it out of the way there, if you need to do some editing or whatever. The only thing is my vertical monitor does block it from going fully, around, but you can lift it and put it down if you wanted to get it out of the way there. I don't usually do that, so I'm not too picky. But there's so much maneuverability with it. You can move it down if you needed to. You can move it up. Look how high up that goes. Not that we're going to need it in this situation, but I think that is the perfect setup right there. And I failed to mention that this boom arm is perfect for any microphone that you have. I have the HyperX Duocast. You could use the Shure XM-B7 if you wanted. You can use literally any microphone that you want. And this will be a perfect setup for it. So we're just going to screw it on here. And we're going to get it perfect how I like it. I like my microphone straight. So we're going to tighten it up just like so. I don't like my microphone sideways or anything like that. I like it perfectly straight, right to my mouth. Hey, yo. Just like so. This is actually perfect. This is a perfect setup. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention too is that this boom arm has cable raceways underneath. You slide out these two things, honestly kind of like a monitor stand, how they have those slide out cable raceways. You just pop them out. If I can do it, they're kind of tough. Oh, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to break it. But they have two channel raceways, so you can feed your cable through. I honestly find it easier to just slide your cable through the raceway rather than taking the little attachment off. But you guys can honestly do whatever you want to do, truthfully. And just like so, we're going to plug this bad boy in. We have light. Perfect. You know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to wrap this cable around it once. Just like so. Perfect. I've got a bunch of Velcro strips that I like to use. I usually just wrap one here just to keep the wire from snagging on anything. Just keeps everything nice and organized, truthfully. You put one there too. Beautiful. And if you wanna, there's a tension knob right here. You can lift it up and down. And I mean, if you keep it loose, obviously it's gonna stay down like that. But you can position it to your mouth and the height wherever you want, and then just tighten it like so. And you've got a perfect low profile boom arm. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I've got enough clearance here for my mouse and everything like that. I can see my keyboard perfectly fine. This thing is absolutely fantastic. And instead of spending $115 on the Elgato one, obviously you want brand name if you want to go the expensive route. But if you want something very similar, honestly, pretty much the same build as Elgato, but for a quarter of the price, I honestly recommend this I-XTECH. Well, now that I have the perfect low-profile boom arm set up, I think I'm going to go gaming. If you guys enjoyed the video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. I'll make sure to link this microphone boom arm in the description so you guys can check it out and potentially purchase it yourself. Don't worry, I'm not sponsored by anything. I only have 4 subscribers, so I don't have any sponsors. So do not worry, this is not a paid video. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.